What's going on, everybody? Josh Pocock here. Now, on this channel, we've recently covered multiple different AI pair programming tools. We've covered Windsurf, we've covered Bolt.new, we've covered Cursor, we've covered V0, we covered Lovable.dev, we covered Aid, IDE, are a bunch of different tools out there, and we are really in the midst of an AI pair programming coder race right now. There's a war going on to be the best AI pair programmer. And on one hand, we got the IDEs like Cursor, Windsurf, Aid, whatever the case may be, and they're duking it out. And then on the other hand, we got the in-browser pair programmers such as Bolt.new, Lovable. And now, in today's video, we're going to go over another contender for this race. I'm extremely excited to share this one with you guys. It is called Sourcebook, or Srcbook. And the great thing about Sourcebook is that it is open source and it has some really cool functionality and some things, quite frankly, I haven't seen in any other tools. I'm going to show you how you can set this up locally in the next few minutes so you can be running it on your system, building out apps using different LLMs. You can even use local LLMs if you want. Let's dive right into it. First things first is I will mention that if you go to sourcebook.com, which I'll leave a link down below, you could actually use their hosted version right here. You, of course, would just have to sign up. Once you sign up, you could go ahead and start creating an app. But for specifically today's video, I'm going to show you how you can do it on the open source self-hosted version because I know you guys love that. So let's go over to their GitHub. You'll see here it is a TypeScript-Centric app development platform. And I know a lot of you, as well as myself, love coding in TypeScript, love building out Next.js apps, etc. So Sourcebook is a TypeScript-Centric app development platform. It allows you to create and iterate on web apps incredibly fast using AI as a pair programmer. It can create or edit web apps and also write and execute backend code through an interactive notebook interface. Sourcebook is open source, Apache 2, and runs locally on your machine. You bring your own API keys for AI usage. We strongly recommend Anthropic, which I agree with, the latest one. That is the best pair AI coding tool right now for LLMs. And then features here. So we got an app builder, AI app builder for TypeScript. You can create, edit, run apps, use AI to generate the boilerplate, modify the code, fix things, edit the app with a hot reloading web preview, and then notebooks. So create, run, and share TypeScript notebooks. Export to valid markdown format, source.md. AI feature to exploring and iterating on ideas. Diagram with Mermaid for rich annotations. All right, so if you don't know with Mermaid, you can check that out, but it's pretty cool that they have that. Local execution with web interface powered by Node.js. You can check out their FAQ section if you want, but to get started, it's fairly simple. You're going to need Node 18 plus. We recommend using NVM, they suggest, which I do have that to manage your local Node versions. I would suggest that just, when you're installing a bunch of different things. 4pack to manage packet manager versions. So if you don't have some of that, just make sure you get that. The main thing is Node. And then once you do that, you're just simply going to copy the URL. We're going to go over to our handy dandy terminal here. And you can see here, you're going to change directory to where you want to clone it. All right. So I personally like using a repos folder just so I keep all my repos in one location. Then you're going to git clone the repo like so with the URL. Going to clone that, as you can see. Then you're going to change directory into Sourcebook, and you have two options. You can use npm or pnpm. I like using pnpm, so I ran the second command right here. So pnpm dlx sourcebook at latest start. As you're going to see, it starts everything up here, and as you can see, it will be running on localhost port 2150. Okay, so I'm on the interface now on port 2150. Once you open it up, it will look like this. What you're going to want to do when you initially open up, it actually may automatically prompt you to this location right here where you can actually add in your API keys. So I would suggest changing this to Anthropic and Claude 3.5 latest. You can add your API key right here. You could also do OpenAI, XAI, or custom, which is where you could hook up a base URL of like Olama or whatever, really anything you want. So that's the beauty of this. We go to secrets here. So secrets are a safe way to utilize API token. I mean, you guys know what secrets are, I'm assuming, but this is actually cool that they have a location to do this. So you can add secret value right here. Okay, if we go to Hub, this is another cool thing I really like with these AI coding apps. This always gives me, I always give some extra brownie points to them if they have stuff like this, where it's like a collection of source books to serve as examples and learning references. So I don't know specific. Okay, so these seem like they're ones that they actually created. So you can see here, if we click on one, like I like using like web scraping things, you know, for business, for whatever the case may be, right? So scraping is always useful. You can see web scraping with Puppeteer. Learn how to scrape the web and take screenshots using a headless browser. You could import to Sourcebook running this command right here, npx Sourcebook latest, import web scraping Puppeteer. Or you can actually see the raw code right here, you know, web scraper right here, the Sourcebook, and we can see all the code right here in Markdown, basic setup. First, let's set up Puppeteer. As you can see, they got the whole shabam right here. So pretty cool stuff. You can see there's different ones connecting to Postgres, checking port availability, intro to WebSockets, a bunch of cool stuff. So I really like that they have that. Let's go ahead to Sourcebook here, and you'll see we have apps and we have notebooks. So we can create new notebooks, we can generate notebooks, we can import notebooks, and we can create apps. So let's go ahead and just do generate notebook. So generate with AI, write a prompt to create a notebook. Create an AI agent in Node.js that browses the web and answers questions using LangChain. So it gives us some examples here. Just go ahead and use this one for now. Okay, so we can see here it generated all of this for the notebook. So building a web browsing agent. This Sourcebook demonstrates how to create AI agents that can browse the web and answer questions using LangChain. The agent will use Puppeteer for web browsing, extract content using Cheerio, process information using GPT-4, 4.0 would probably be better, provide coherent answers to questions. First, let's create a custom webhook tool. Okay, so this is actually really cool. Okay, so browse tool TS, and then we can see format using Prettier. You could click that. Here is maximize to full screen, and then here is edit cell using AI. Okay, so I'm actually really, like, quite honestly excited about seeing all this, because this is kind of like a notebook, like with Python, but for TypeScript. Okay, so you can run the code like so. You can see certain warnings, problems, if there were any. We can see TypeScript, Markdown, TypeScript. So okay, you can add certain things like that. It's actually a really nice dynamic interface that they have. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long to format with Prettier here. So this is output right here, no output. This is any errors or warnings. This is problems and warnings or suggestions right here. So obviously there's none right now. Let's go ahead and run this. Okay, for some reason the app actually like crashed or something, so I'm just gonna restart it. We got this error right here. I don't know if that was the issue. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's go ahead and run. Okay, so it crashed again. I don't know why here, but anyways, let's see if I'm missing something. Maybe we have to build the app first and implement this. Let me know if you guys know issue in the comments why it's crashing. But anyways, as you can see here, either way, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm missing something, or maybe it's just having some issues here. But I really like the interface. I really like how it does this kind of like Python notebook style stuff for TypeScript. And as we can see here, it even generated how it works. The agent combines several key components: user question, agent, web browsing tool, Puppeteer, web page, Cheerio parser, extractor content, GPT-4o, final answer. I really like how it made this notebook, and you could really get pretty. Okay, so we can see packages. Okay, so this maybe is it. Maybe we have to install the packages dependencies. Okay, so here's settings. So we can see the settings for our TS config right here. Okay, so now it's installing the dependencies. You can also add packages like so. So right now it's installing LangChain, OpenAI, Core, Cheerio, Puppeteer, etc. Okay, maybe because I used PNPM, I'm going to try npx right here. Okay, so now we're running again. Let's refresh this. Okay, I don't know why it does this. I get this error right here. Okay, I'm going to try to build an app here. So we're going to create an application. I'm going to build a CRM. We'll just call this. All right, so Stride CRM for the name, a modern CRM application with many cool features. Of course, you could go more in depth with this prompt. use AI to scaffold your app. Create. Okay, I'm still running into that issue. I'm going to do nvm install 18. I think this is probably why, because I was using, I think, version 20. Yeah, I'm going to do core pack enable. And now I'm going to start Sourcebook right here at latest. Okay, so I'm actually in our Stride CRM app right here. We can see our folder structure over here. So we have files. We can see our packages. So manage packages, add packages. So install specific packages. You can install packages like so. You can clear all packages. You can rerun npm install. This will run against the package.json from the project root. So reinstall all packages. You can see your code right here. You can preview it right there. Like if I switch between these. Over here, we can see our log section. Okay, here, if we click this, I believe it exports into markdown source code. And then here, if you actually, well, if you click here in the keyboard shortcuts, we can see, all right, guys, so I've been trying to troubleshoot this for the last 30, 40 minutes here. As you can see, anytime I'm on localhost right here, pretty much anytime I try to install the packages, it crashes. And I've been trying to troubleshoot with Claude and figure it out. Essentially, it seems that there's an issue where Sourcebook basically it's having trouble finding the path for my npm installation, which is weird. I was trying a few different things for a while. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just going to show you the actual Sourcebook hosted app, but let me know if you guys have any issues like that, or if you got it running smoothly, or if you have any suggestions as to how I could fix this. But all right, so as you can see, unfortunately with the source self-hosted one, we have a little bit more things from what I can see out of box. Like if I go to the hosted version here, we really just have create app, which is good, but I don't see anywhere for our notebooks, which is kind of sad. We don't have notebooks, which I was kind of excited about. But we go to apps here. Let's go ahead, create an app. Let's go and say we want a CRM application. We can go ahead and click on create. Now we will still get the similar interface and functionality as the self-hosted one. All right, as you can see, the application is, so it's creating a modern CRM with the following features: contact list with search functionality, contact details view, add, edit, contact modal, basic interaction tracking, clean modern UI with sidebar, layout, using local storage for data persistence. The UI will follow a minimal and modern design language. So this is cool. We can see the packages that are being installed: headless UI, React, Date, FNS, React Router DOM, modern flow right here. Okay, so I really like the interface. This is something that I was mentioning before. Really nice interface, how it works here. It's a little bit different than maybe some stuff what we've seen with Bolt. Okay, so you can see here that the AI is currently working. So over here, let me just move this here. You can see that it is writing code. This can take a while. So the types.ts, we got the sidebar, the contacts list, contact details component, edit contact modal, interaction modal. We can see all the different code it wrote, plus 17, etc. if it's making, you know, the diffs and whatnot. Over here, we can see our folder structure. So if we go here, source, app.tsx, index, main.txs. Okay, and boom, here we have first iteration of a CRM right here. We can see our dashboard, we can see contacts, and we can see that it has this modal here. We can do test at email.com, phone number, like so, yes. And boom, contact was created. We can even click on the contact. We can see the information here. Can we add an interaction? Yes, we can. We can add a call, an email, meeting. Okay, we could add a note here, test. Okay, so this is actually really cool. This is the first prompt. You guys have seen some of my other videos. I've done similar builds, like a CRM build app. And this out of box is pretty good. And we can see the code over here. So we go here, we can click on the code and we can see all the different code. Of course, we can preview here. You could stop dev server here if you want. You could open a new tab and you can download the code. So this is really nice that it has all this. Okay, so if you go over to billing here, it says coming soon. So it looks like that they're probably going to add they're definitely going to add some paid plans. At the moment, from what I can see, I don't see any paid plans, So from what I can see, like we'll do some more building here, but from what I can see, I don't know if there is any limitations or rate limits that you may have, but for now you can do all this for free, which is really nice. Over here, you can undo or revert changes, but we're going to iterate and improve upon this. All right, so I'm going to say make it have dark mode, make it way more modern, and have way more features, calendar, task manager, Kanban, and more. Go ahead and send this. So modern flow, we can see the diffs going on right here. So we can see -2, plus 25 right here. Okay, so we did do a lot of different suggestions there. Like typically I wouldn't suggest doing so many features at once. I would suggest doing 1 or 2 at a time and getting those right. But it looks like we may have broke it. So I'm going to say I can't see the preview. Is there an issue? Okay, so I think I kind of broke it. It's not. That's the one thing for me, you know, let me know if you guys are able to get it to work a bit better. This is still a newer app, you know, it doesn't even have the billing set up yet. So I think it does have a lot of good features and they're going to be improving upon this a lot. But like for some reason, it's not previewing right here. And I'm like trying to tell it to fix it. Like, hey, I think it's not showing for some reason. Maybe it's something to do with the code or maybe it's something to do with Sourcebook. I don't know. But then like I'm like, hey, I can't see the app. There's an issue with the code. It's like, oh, maybe it's something with the CSS and the color. I'm like, no. So anyways, we're going to try another app. But just so you know, you can come up to here, rename the app or duplicate the app, which is a nice feature. You can also delete the app, of course. So that's really cool. All right, we could say make a Spotify clone right here. So let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so here is our Spotify clone. It took a little bit, but there we have it. If I pull up Spotify right here, looks pretty similar, as you can see here. Now, another feature too that you could use with Sourcebook is the screenshot capability. So you can upload images, which is really nice. You'd simply just go here, upload image. Now I could go to an example here in actual Spotify. I could take a screenshot of this. This is when you actually click on an artist or a album. Then I could upload this image right here that we took, this screenshot. I'm saying when you click on the album/artist, it should have an interface like this. Go ahead, click send. Okay, so it just actually added D-Block Europe right here. Let's see if it actually, if I click, okay, so it did do this. This looks good. And it actually has the same songs. Actually has some images here too. I'm curious if these are a little bit different images, which is obviously fine, but cool that it does really well with these images. I see verified artists. If we go to home, okay, so the home, I could say the home page should work. The side menu should work better. I'm saying make the sidebar menu work better. Like home should go home, library should go library, and search should show search. Okay, so now if we click on home, okay, cool. We go to home, search. Cool, we have search. We have different genres right here. Let's go to library and we have our library. Okay, obviously you could continue, you know, adding on features to this, but just in about 3 prompts, we got a decent functioning Spotify clone and it's pretty good. Like the UI, like look at the images. See, a lot of other AI pair programmers, they actually don't even have like these images. I guess these are stock images or whatever. So I think Sourcebook, I think it really does have a lot of potential. From what I know, I believe this is a bit of a newer app. It just seems, just because, you know, it doesn't even have the billing yet, but I'll leave a link down below to Sourcebook's Twitter here. You could check it out. You can see different cool things they're posting. I believe Nicholas here is, I believe the founder or one of the founders, and you can see posting things about people building CRMs, people in the community building cool things, different features and whatnot. So I definitely recommend checking out their Twitter here. Okay, so yeah, look, we just crossed 1K at Sourcebook.com in just a week after the launch. As you can see, this was in November 26th. So this is, you know, it's only been around for a couple weeks. So quite impressive. Good job, Nicholas and the team at Sourcebook. I think it does have a lot of features that Bolt and some of the other tools actually don't have, or just a UI which allows you to do, just the feel of it is different, which I do like in certain areas. Like I said, I like this package thing, and there's, you know, some other things that we went over. I like how you can download it, of course. I do think there are some bugs, and I think these kinks and whatnot will be worked out. Unfortunately, I didn't get to fully explore the actual Sourcebook side of things, like we were showing those notebooks. Let me know if you guys are able to do that in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys are experiencing an issue I'm facing that I showed you guys, because maybe then it's something to do with Sourcebook and they should check that out, or maybe it's just on me how I set it up, something to do with my configurations. And yeah, let me know if you got it to work self-hosting it, or if you're just using the hosted version. And right now it looks like you can use the hosted version for free for the time being, so definitely check it out regardless. Do you think it beats Bolt.new? Do you think it beats Lovable, or do you think it's not there yet, but maybe, you know, on the way, it has some potential? And as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, we upload videos all the time on marketing, sales, AI coding, business growth, etc. So if you like that type of content, you got some value here, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with the uploads. Also too, guys, if you haven't already joined our free community, stridecommunity.com, I'll leave a link down below to our free Facebook group and Discord channel. And then also too, guys, I recently just made a new community, Stride AI Academy. This is going to be jam-packed with loads of value. As you can see, I know a lot of you guys have been joining, requesting. I'm slowly admitting some of you guys that just started, you know, telling you guys about it recently this week. So we're going to be uploading a lot of cool stuff in here, a lot of free resources, tools, trainings, etc. As you can see here, I've been getting this ready. There's more to be added, and I'm going to be filming the videos a lot next week. All right, a lot of this is coming soon. Okay, so if you join, just know everything's still fairly new, but you'll be able to network with like-minded individuals as well as myself, connect with people. And also too, guys, if you have been a part of like different communities on school or whatnot, you'll probably notice that this is looking like it's going to be a very valuable community. So at the moment it's free, but in the future, I don't know, who knows, there may be a price tag to it. So join while you can. It's going to be jam-packed of resource vaults, a bunch of different stuff there, guys. So I'm going to be pouring a lot into this community for you guys. And then also too, guys, if you run a business, you need help with marketing, sales, operations, implementing AI agents into your business, whatever the case may be, we can set up an AI calling system, a call center that say if you're running ads or you have a stream of leads coming in already, then the AI is going to call them instantly, book them into your calendar, and do all that workload for you. So all you guys have to do is just take the sales calls, close the deals. We have a bunch of different offers to help you grow your business. So if you've been watching the content and maybe you were on the fence or thinking that, hey, you know, this does sound like it could be a fit, I would urge you to book a call down below at executivestride.com/apply, because currently we have a special Black Friday deal going on. So we have exclusive discounts that we won't be doing again. And it's really an insane deal for the price points, for the actual value that you get. So whether you have a business doing 5K a month, 10K a month, or even if you have a business doing 50K, 100K a month, and you want to start implementing systems, AI automation, and AI call center, whatever the case is, into your business, or running paid traffic, running paid ads, I would definitely say book a call down below, and you can speak to myself or someone from the team, and we can see if it's a potential fit or not. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and have a great weekend. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, guys, accelerate your stride. Take care. Are you tired of pouring thousands of dollars into appointment setters only to watch leads slip away? Imagine having a team of elite sales agents booking qualified appointments for you around the clock. No more wasted time on training, no more frustration with performance, and no more draining your budget on inconsistent and expensive call centers. Introducing Stride Agents, AI-powered appointment setters that work 24/7, never get tired, and book appointments while you sleep. Trained on thousands of successful conversations, our AI agents outperform human teams at just 1/10 of the cost. Join the ranks of businesses that doubled their appointments and booking rates in just a matter of weeks. Don't get left behind in the AI revolution. Visit strideagents.com now and transform your entire sales process with cutting-edge AI technology. It's time to accelerate your stride with AI agents.